Hey everyone, it's Lisa, and today is Monday, and I thought I would do something kind of fun today, fun for me at least. I wanted to tell you guys about something that I have just started trying in the last, I think I've used it now for about 4 or 5 weeks. If you've been with me a while, like I always say, you guys know that I think 2 years ago, for the first time, right before the summer, I started getting wax, like bikini wax, Brazilian wax, under my arms. At first I was doing my legs and everything. And then it didn't take me long to realize I didn't really want to get my legs done anymore, because for one thing, for some reason, it kind of hurts more on your shins than it does in a lot of places. And under my arms, I didn't like having to wait. I wear sleeveless, tank tops so much. I didn't like having to wait until the next visit and having to let it grow out at all. And so then I went to just getting the bikini wax. Okay, they tell you that eventually it's going to get where it doesn't hurt as much, where, I don't know. I don't think that they're trying to mislead you. I think that they are giving you the best case scenario. And that just never happened for me. I always seem to need to go have my bikini line waxed, and me living at the beach, and that's why I thought we would come down to the beach to do this. I didn't want to have that. I was going very often, a little bit more often than some people. I think I was going every 3 weeks instead of 4, and I didn't like having that time in between, because they would tell you couldn't shave, that you needed to tweeze if you did, because you didn't want to mess up that and all this kind of stuff. So I ended up, and the ingrown hair situation, which was something I had never really dealt with. And I don't have, like an extreme amount of coarse hair anywhere. And so I was not used to having to deal with that, even when I shaved my bikini line. And then all of a sudden I had that issue. And then they would tell you, are you exfoliating? Are you using this, that? Anyway, it got to the point where I just quit doing it. So, no, before it got to the point where I quit doing it, it got to the point where I was just going to have a regular bikini line wax. And I'm trying not to get too graphic with this, because I don't know, you know how it is. And, oh gosh, I've got somebody coming up here jogging, so I'm gonna let them pass real quick. Here, maybe I'll do it like this. Yeah, I brought this down here thinking this was my portable tripod, and it was in my trunk, and it was the one that suctions to the windshield. So, but we're just doing this a casual day. This is like a field trip. I was looking into getting laser or whatever, and then not only is it crazy expensive, but you have to, it's kind of like, I felt like I was getting kind of like the same answers I was getting about the shaving. Oh, you have to come so many times, and then it's going to do this and this. Bottom line, this company, Kenzzi, and I know you've heard people talk about it. It's this little machine right here. They contacted me, and they had actually contacted me many times before when I was getting my waxes done. So I just kind of didn't do anything about it. Then I started noticing people talking about this, and it was people that I knew were professionals and they knew what they were talking about. And then one of my friends that I'm close with, she started using it, and so I asked her, and she said she was so impressed. So bottom line, I just got it. They did send it to me. I just got it, I would say 5 weeks ago or 6 weeks ago. I couldn't wait to start using it, and I've been so impressed. I've told everybody about it. I have had many IPLs. I would say, not many, but I would say probably 4 IPLs, which IPL stands for intense pulse light. And so it's different than like a laser, it's light. And so I have had those plenty of times. So I know what a really tough, full strength med spa IPL feels like. So I was not expecting, like I always say, I was expecting this to kind of be Mickey Mouse, just kind of be like a toy compared to what I'd had done. So when I first got it, it comes just in a small box, not a lot of crazy stuff to do before you set it up. You just plug it in, and then you turn it on. This turns green, and then this will light up, and you can do it on 5 different strengths. And I immediately went straight to number 5 because I thought, you know, I am just such a professional at this. There is no way this is going to be strong enough for me. And wow, the first time I did it, I was just blown away at it. Doesn't really hurt. It's kind of like they always describe it like a hot rubber band. That's kind of how that's how this feels. And so what you do is this has got a long cord, and I have been doing it too much. You only have to do it once a week. They say once a week for 12 weeks. Well, I have been doing it a little bit more than that because I'm, as you know, excessive. But I spoke to some different people, and they say really that's not doing you that much better because you're already zapping those hair follicles when that hair is first coming up. So zapping it again, you might as well wait until the next one start coming up, because as you know, I didn't really get this until I had done the waxing and everything. I don't know, I just always thought of my hairs just growing like this and then growing like this, but they're not. They're just constantly different ones growing. And so you want to get, like when these come up, you want to get them, and then the next ones you want to get them, and so on and so on. You probably know more than I do about that. And so there's so much I have to say. You know how I am. It's like I feel like I have to say so much, it's all coming out at one time. So the main thing is I've just been so impressed, and I want to tell you guys about it. I didn't know if anybody wanted to try it with me. I don't even know if I'm going to have a coupon code. I will check and see if they're going to give me one. And okay, let me just start from scratch here. This is how you do it. At first, I didn't want to forget about it because the friend that I talked to said it works so good. She said the hardest thing to do is to remember to use it. So I put this in my nightgown drawer because I thought that way when I get out of the shower, I will open my drawer to put my nightgown on and I will use it. So that's how I did it at first. Then I just ended up moving it into my bathroom, and I have like a catch-all type basket that sits on the side of my tub, and I just put it right there. And what you do is you want to do this right when you get out of the shower or the tub, because you don't want to have you want your skin to be clean and you want it to be shaved. And what the intense pulse light, or IPL, does is it targets the melanin in your skin. Like even when I have gone to get IPL done on, I've had my legs done, I've had my neck done, and then I've had my face done a couple of times. I've had it done more than 4 times now that I think about it. And what it does is they want you to be at your whitest white. They don't want you to have any tanner on or a tan or anything. The most white you can get your skin is the best, because the more the brown is detected, or the hair follicle, the better it's going to get at zapping it. And so what this does is that light goes down and it zaps that hair follicle and makes it dormant, makes it not grow again. So you're wanting to do this, I guess they're saying every week you're going to have that new one grow up and you want to zap it. And what you do is, I have just kept mine at 5. And so the areas that I have been doing are my bikini line and my arms, I hate that word armpit, my underarms. And I am not a hairy person under my arms or my legs or anything. I definitely couldn't do my arms, because you see I have really fine blonde hairs, and it's not going to get like blonde, white, or really light hairs. So I've been doing under my arm. So what you do is you turn it on. I click it up till it goes to the number 5, and then you just raise your arm and you just click it, it'll zap. And then you move it and you move it down, and it's not going to zap or do the thing unless you have it flat. You have to have it real flat against your skin, which you think that would be hard to do on your bikini line and your underarm, but it isn't, because this little space is like the perfect size. And so I have been doing it, and I first of all, I can't believe how strong it feels. Second of all, I cannot believe how quick it made a difference. The main place that I have been able to tell a difference is my bikini line, and that is because it is the most noticeable, if you know what I mean. And so the side of the bikini line, I can see a difference, but the biggest difference is across the top. You know, like say if you were to have a really low cut bikini, that area, I'm gonna try not to get too graphic, but that to me was the most inconvenient place to shave. And I'm gonna go ahead and put my jacket back on because it was hard to get that level and precise right there. And so the big difference I can really tell now is I don't even really have to shave there that much at all. It's so sparse that it isn't even a line really anymore. And I mean, it is just crazy, because if you are like me, I usually shave every time I get in the shower, and I'm used to having enough there to see where the line is, and now I don't even have that anymore. So I'm just really impressed. I really think it's worth a shot. And I've talked to several people that have actually had the laser hair removal done, and I don't think I would want to do that. I don't want to pay that. I don't want to, the embarrassment of doing, like, I don't know, I guess when I first started inquiring about it, I was thinking of doing the whole Brazilian, even though I've gotten out of that and I haven't really missed it. But I just didn't want to go through that embarrassment. I don't want to go through the time it takes. That was one of the reasons that I quit wanting to go get the waxes in the first place. I hated having yet another appointment, something else to pay for. And so this is just like a win-win-win. And so I wanted to tell you guys about it. I wanted to bring you down here at the beach. And I made a list of things I wanted to tell you about so I wouldn't forget, because I always get so excited and I forget to tell you. Okay, so you need to have clean skin. You need to have no tanner on, which I hate tanner. Today I put a little bit of like body tan makeup stuff on. Okay, you do it once a week. Don't be like me and think that if you do it 3 times a week, it's gonna be that much better, because it's not. I think I've been probably wasting my time. It's just I've been excited about it. Okay, it is adjustable strength. Do not feel like that you have to use it at number 5. And you know, but to me, it doesn't hurt. It's just like, it's like a snap. You'll feel it, so don't be scared of it. Much less than waxing or laser, less embarrassment, no ingrown hairs. Oh my gosh, I love it. It says professionals recommend. Some people that I know that are very, very professional recommend this. Okay, another thing is, another benefit, and I messaged the company this morning to ask them, is this true? This is things that I had heard, but I wasn't for sure, so I wanted to message them and find out for sure. And I was looking for my phone and I'm on it. How many times can I do that? Anyway, this also can be used on your face or on like your skin for the dark spots. For dark spots, sun pigmentation, acne scars. It is like a treatment that can help your skin, and I have not even done that yet, so I am going to start doing that. And I'm hoping that I can find, I feel bad that I don't have like a before and after for you guys, so I'm thinking maybe I can find a place on my skin that I can do a before and after and keep you guys up on it. That's pretty much what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. I'm actually using my new bag as a tripod here, and it's working out well. I've got it kind of sitting up in the handles. Hey, I thought I would give you maybe just a little bit more of a view of the water. I'm down here on the Sound. It's just, oh, it is just so peaceful. And today it's so sunny. It's still cool out here. It's a little bit cooler than I thought it would be. It's 60, I think it said 63, but you know, at the beach, that's still really cool. Just gorgeous. Hey, you guys, so I think that's it. I just thought it would be fun to come down here. I haven't been down here in, gosh, probably a month or more. And so I thought this would be fun. And I will put the link down below, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye. I just got home from doing my video, and Bubba's here. Goodness. Okay. He can't stand it because I just shut the shower door. He likes to drink out of the sink too. I'm over here at John's sink because this is where I usually do the IPL. So I wanted to show you. Okay, so it does like that when it's turned on. And then you take this back thing and I click mine all the way up. Okay, hold on, let me, with that said, let me clean under my arms real quick. So I've got mine all the way up. You can see I barely have any. So you put it flat down and slide it up. So you can really just keep it down. See how I'm not even having to push it anymore? Let's do this one. Woo. Yeah, I can feel it. But I like that. And then that, of course, is a little mole, but I'm actually going to have that removed. It's getting on my nerves. Then when you're finished, I just cut it off, unplug it, and I just leave it right here beside my shower. And then I wait till the next time.